How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Amatsutsumi. So, the last episode, a little bit of an interesting direction, kind of. We confessed to Hotaru, just like that. Really kind of out of left field, but, you know, love works in mysterious ways. And I'm I'm a little confused about Hotaru still, so you would think that I'd be ridiculously happy about that, but I'm not. I'm actually more so concerned. As much as I love her character, I'm more concerned about what is going on behind the scenes at that hospital. So I have to hold off on my celebrations for now. They're still kind of going on like a little date/hangout or whatever. Nothing really happened except they got to see a bunch of cats, or a mother cat and her kittens. That was pretty cool. Now then. It is now not daytime. It took about 3 more hours of playing with the cats before Hotaru was finally satisfied. So now that we've finally arrived at the lake, the sun is about to set. She apologizes to me with a huge grin still on her face. Now that the sun's so low in the sky, she's folded up her parasol, and I'm carrying it for her. No problem. Well, I didn't mind the wait. It was very interesting to watch. Really, it's fine. You were having fun, so I was too. She chuckles. If I'd gone further and said I loved that side of her, I wonder how she would have reacted. But for some reason, I didn't say it. And yet I feel like she's guessed what I was thinking. She looks out over the lake. Oh, here we go. Huh? Oh yeah. I'm a little surprised. I expected her to take at least a few more days to come up with an answer for me. There's no need to rush, I can wait. Something seems to be nagging at her, but she trails off without saying it out loud. If she doesn't feel like she can say whatever it is, I should respect that. I wait for her to continue. 10 seconds pass in silence before she finally opens her mouth again. What she says isn't at all what I expected. Huh? Not only is it unexpected, but it seems like such a run-of-the-mill question that I feel blindsided. Today is Thursday, isn't it? Her shoulders slump as she nods. No. No, you switch off every week, is that it? You want me to confess again? Isn't that the same thing as just waiting until Monday for your answer? Tell us why, please. No, I'm really worrying about it. I need to know. This is getting even more incomprehensible than usual, and Hotaru seems well aware of that. Huh. Maybe I should have just let her do the recap of the previous episodes. What do you mean? Sure. I nod. I still think I'm missing something, but at least I can understand what she wants me to do. If only I could use my kotodama to figure out what she really meant. No, I don't need to rely on that right now. Hotaru, a lot of things have happened to me too. I think that over the last few weeks I've grown as a person, at least a little. I'm not sure how to respond to that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if there's something troubling you, Hotaru, I want you to let me know. I tell her as straightforwardly as I know how. I'm sure I could have pretended not to notice that she's hiding something. Maybe that's even what I'm supposed to do, what a normal person would do. But if there's one thing I've learned, is that it's important to put your feelings into words. I know this might be presumptuous of me, but I'm sure there's something I can do for you even if my kotodama power doesn't help. Because I love you.
あらまあ、
Her eyes widen.
ここまで予想通りとは。
Perfectly.
人を動かすものは絶望ではなく、希望や愛情ってことです。
That lovely line again. I was reminded of it before we really jumped into this route or this part of the story. I don't really know what to take from that other than we've seen that out of a lot of the characters here at various points. I think Kokoro is a really good example here and there. But also, a lot of what Makoto has done has been for the love of the people that he's been meeting. Maybe not romantic love, but he loves everything about this town, so he is so committed to helping everybody out.
誰もが求めるものだからこそ、誰かを思う気持ちからはどうしても逃げられない。
After murmuring those words, she shakes her head from side to side as if to free herself from something.
まあ、気にかけてくれてありがとうございます。そうですね。来週、誠さんにご迷惑をかけることになるかもしれないんですけど、その覚悟はできました。だから、これが私の祝福。
I always forget to pop benediction on Final Fantasy. She looks up at me and smiles with all her heart. This time, I really don't know what to say. Benediction. A prayer for someone's happiness. I feel the precious weight of the words sink into my body.
今週の私は、もしかしたら、臆病なホタルかもしれないけれど、
She closes her eyes and slowly nods and then opens them again. The light of the setting sun glints in her eyes.
それが希望になるかもしれないから。ありがとう、誠さん。
God damn it. I don't know what's going on. All I can really predict here is that, well, obviously Hotaru is not a normal human. Let's go with that. Whether it's just because she has multiple personality disorder, or because of some fictional force of, I don't know, the demons or whatever that's connected to it in the hospital. So all I can really assume here is, A, she has two personalities, one that is the one we've just been talking to here, and another that is in love with Makoto. Or B, there is like new personalities every Monday. Catch them at 9 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Central. I don't know, like, or maybe a mix. Let's go with option C, where maybe there's a personality that pops up every other week, and then to fill in the gaps, it's somebody new every time. I don't know. I mean, something's definitely going on personality-wise. It's like personality disorder. Nothing much happened during the rest of the week or on the weekend. Hotaru made it clear that nothing was going to be decided about our relationship until next week. And finals are still underway and would only finish on Monday. Since everyone was busy studying, it's not surprising that the days were uneventful. So I took the opportunity to ask Mana for some romance manga recommendations to help me make my confession redo as romantic as possible. Yes, I also go to manga, light novels, and visual novels, and anime on occasion for romantic advice. Ha! Everyone else has their noses buried in textbooks, and here I am cramming shoujo manga. Today is the fateful day, Monday. This is my last final, and as usual, I'm just sitting at my desk with my chin resting on my propped up hand. 2 more minutes left. 2 more minutes before finals are over at last. I can hardly believe how long it's felt. It's entirely my fault, but sitting here staring into space is incredibly boring. In contrast, the manga that Mana lent me were all very interesting. I guess I'll start reading shoujo manga after this. The bell finally rings. And instantly sound returns to the school grounds. It's so sudden that I jump in my seat. It's over. That one was rough, man. I'm starving. All right, I just want to sleep. Me too. Shouts of joy, shouts of dismay. But even the sad voices are nice and loud. Jeez, that scared me. I put my hand on my chest where my heart is still thumping hard. But still, this is nice. I've missed this lively classroom atmosphere these past few days.
お疲れ様です、誠くん。
Oh yeah, definitely. Huh, Kyoko, didn't I mention that I'm using my kotodama to evade my finals?
ええ、そのせいでずっと暇そうにしてるなと思っていたので、お疲れ様です。
Huh. I guess my staring off into space didn't go unnoticed.
なんだ、朝比奈はよそ見できるほどテスト余裕だったか。
Koichi steps away from a group of boys that he was talking to and comes over to join our conversation.
なあ、これからファミレスとカラオケで打ち上げしようと思ってるんだけど、お前らはどうだ？
私は遠慮しておきます。
男だらけだから朝比奈はそうだよな。
I have something to do today too, actually. It would have been nice to take him up on his invitation, but Hotaru specifically said Monday, so my reconfession takes priority.
あ、そうか。
Thanks for inviting me, though.
お、まあ夏休みになったら遊ぼうや。
Oh, that's right, summer vacation. Kinda forgot about that. He grins at us and wanders off to join another group's conversation. When does summer vacation start again?
今週いっぱいで学園は終わりですね。とはいえ、もうテストの返却くらいしかないので、気分的には夏休みです。
Huh.
誠くんの夏休みのご予定は？
There was talk of us all going to the beach as a family, but we haven't made any concrete plans. So I'm basically free at this point. I guess I should start by figuring out what summer vacation is supposed to feel like.
生まれて初めての夏休みですもんね。
Yeah, it's the first summer I haven't needed to spend out in the field tending to crops. But...
でも
Kyoko cocks her head to the side. I run my hand along the surface of my desk. From how everyone is acting, I can see that summer vacation must be a really fun time of year. But I like school, so I do feel a little sad that I won't be able to come here for a while.
わかると思います。
A faint cute smile rises to her lips.
去年までの私は学園が苦手でしたが、今はここにいることが楽しいです。
That's great.
もし予定がないなら、夏休みには私とも遊びましょう。
Sure, you can feel free to call me on the phone at any time, or even just drop by the cafe to get some tea whenever you like.
すっかりあのお店の看板息子ですね。
Ha.
あれ？
Kyoko looks around the room curiously.
そういえば、マナちゃんの姿をしばらく見ていませんね。
Yeah. Since finals are over now, her kotodama telling people to ignore her must have worn off. Oh, she's just been very quiet recently. You probably didn't notice her, that's all.
そうですかね。
She keeps looking around trying to see if Mana's somewhere in the classroom. I can't exactly spill the beans and tell her that Mana skipped school for practically the entire finals period. My phone buzzes in my pocket. A text.
どなたですか？
Kokoro, let's see. She says, let's go home together.
いいですね。では、私はこれで。
Don't you want to come with us, Kyoko? Kyoko chuckles.
ありがたいお誘いですけど、クラスの女の子にお昼を食べようって誘われているんです。
Well, there you go. Oh, I see. I thought Koichi was being nice to Kyoko by inviting her to join him, but maybe she was the one being considerate by not telling him about her other engagement. Have fun.
はい。
Our homeroom teacher arrives in the classroom, and once homeroom ends, that's the real end of the school day. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought it was very weird that They finish their midterms or their finals, and then they still have days of school before they're officially let out for break. I don't know. 5 minutes later, I'm putting on my shoes at the entrance to the building and walking out to the gate. All the way from the classroom, the halls and foyers have been packed with smiling and laughing students. I start to wonder whether I'll be able to find Kokoro in the crowd, but I needn't have worried. I think we found her. Hearing her voice, I turned to see her running towards me. Hotaru is with her. Perfect.
テストが終わりました。マスタ
They both throw their arms into the air in excitement.
ー。ホタル、これで自由の身だよ。くー、シャバの空気はうまいぜ。夏休み、サマーバケーション。今年こそ海。新しい水着、アバンチュール。海の家でラーメン。焼きそば。けなげ。
Yeah, wait, jelly. Yeah, I'm a little confused on that one too.
サメ。危険がいっぱい。でも、ちょっと危ない誘惑こそが夏休み。宿題は？そんなの8月31日まで知らない。うふーい。
I gape in amazement at how noisy or exuberant they're being. Even other students around us turn to see what all the fuss is about.
あ、ほらココロン、なんだか誠さんがかわいそうな人を見つめる目をしていますよ。え？テストが終わったこんな時にかわいそうな人なんているの？いるわけないんですけどね。まあ兄さんたら。
How should I react to this? What are you two expecting me to do?
笑えばいいんじゃないですか？兄さんは今まで人生が夏休みしてたからこの解放感がわからないんだよ。
No kidding. I definitely can't understand whatever is unfolding before me. But I'm happy to witness it all the same. They may be noisy as all get out, but nobody can beat these two in cuteness.
ところで兄さんはテストどうだった？
Huh, oh, normal, I guess.
へえ、普通くらいはできたんだ。
Yeah.
偉いね。いい子いい子。
She stands on tiptoes and pats me on the head for some reason.
できたのか、普通になるようにしたのか。
Probably the latter. Hotaru knows what's up. Never mind me. How did you two do on your finals?
私は結構良かったよ。ホタルはまあ今回はちょっと。というかホタル1日目休んだから追試だよね。ええ、そうですね。先生方が気を回してくれたみたいで。
So that's how it ended up. She hadn't seemed too worried about missing her first day of tests, and now that I know how it turned out, I feel better about it too.
ほら、ホタルなら大丈夫だよ。頭いいんだし、やる気さえ出れば次は全教科満点だって夢じゃないし。
Kokoro smiles at Hotaru encouragingly. She seems to trust Hotaru totally, and it sounds less like she's encouraging her and more like she's just stating a fact.
いくらなんでも全教科は無理ですよ。ほらほら、全教科は無理ならいくつかは取れるって自分でも思ってるんだよ。まあ次があれば。
Huh?
それよりも兄さん、
Can,
これです
can we
よ。
go back and, like, address that, please? What, this? I'm surprised by Kokoro's sudden shout. Is she angry about something?
ホタルの傘。
Yeah, parasol.
つい今しがた、心に気づかれちゃったんです。
Hotaru looks a little embarrassed, but is spinning her parasol on her shoulder all the same.
この日傘って兄さんからのプレゼントって話じゃないですか。
Well, yes, it is. Why?
意訳しますと、可愛い妹であるこの私を差し置いて他の女に贈り物をするとは何事かです。
Wow, I had no idea that grr had such a complex meaning.
もう
She's puffing out her cheeks. Cute. I get that she's jealous about the gift I gave Hotaru, but wasn't she scheming to get Hotaru and me alone together just the other day?
まったく、誠さんは女心が分かっていませんね。
No shit. I wish you'd stop reading my mind.
誠さん、喜怒哀楽がついたのはいいですが、そのせいで考えていることが全部顔に浮かび上がってくるんですよ。2、3、
Yes, ma'am. I snapped to attention and faced Kokoro. You see, Hotaru was worrying about getting sunburned, so I thought I should...
そんなの、世にいる女の子のほとんどが気にしてるよ。
Then should I buy you a parasol too?
本当に？悪いなぁ。これが悪いなんてみじんも思っていないし、嬉しくてたまらないと書いてある顔です。
In this case, it's so obvious that even I can tell that much. Alright, so one more parasol for Kokoro then. I'll buy it on the way home.
あ、日傘は私のキャラじゃないな。
Really?
そうだよ。何かもっと別のものがいいな。まあ、そうなりますよね。
I see. Hotaru seems entirely unsurprised by Kokoro's behavior, but I guess I still have a lot to learn when it comes to girls. The shoujo manga knowledge. It's not working on her.
ココロンが夢の国に旅立ってしまっては、ホタルたちは見ているしかありませんよ。
I see your point. Kokoro is paying us no mind as she happily twists her body this way and that, talking to herself.
別に高いものじゃないけど、やっぱり身につけられるものがいいし、アクセサリーかな。指輪？指輪はやりすぎかな。でも、ネックレスとかイヤリングは目立つしな。100円とかのおもちゃでもいいけど、指輪欲しいな。ココロン、一応、誠さんはお兄さんだからね。そんなこと分かってるけど？まあ、ココロンの分かってるほど恐ろしいものはありませんが。恐ろしい？ココロンの越えてはいけない一線は、普通の人の基準ならとっくに一線を越えた向こう側にあるんですよ。
That is a really good way of putting that.
ホタルの言うことはいつも難しいね。
Huh. It's not unusual for a conversation between the two of them to leave me in the dust, but could Hotaru actually be jealous that I'll be giving Kokoro a gift? If so, I'd be very happy, but I can't very well say that in front of Kokoro. Well, anyway, once you decide what you want, just let me know.
はーい。やったね。いっぱい考えよう。ああ、妹というのは強い。
Kokoro, if you've settled down a bit, let's get going. Other students might get annoyed at us if we keep blocking the gate like this. What about you, Hotaru? Are you coming with us?
テストが終わった記念に、このまま折り紙でお昼をいただいて、ココロンと遊ぶ予定です。兄さんも一緒に遊ぶ？
No, I won't intrude on you two today. I'm sure they'll spend half the time talking about their exams, which will make me feel kind of uncomfortable, given the circumstances. We start walking, but the two of them keep chatting at the same pace.
あ、新しい夏用のメニューを考えたんだけど、ホタルン味見してみない？
Huh?
いいですよ。
Huh?
兄さん、どうして絵の強さが違ったの？
I can't tell you.
だから、なんでそんな命がけみたいな真剣な顔をするの？
Because right now I'm really hoping I don't get sentenced to trying her cooking, which is just as bad, but I can't say that out loud. I mean, even a simple onigiri from Kokoro made me doubt my sanity. With free reign of the kitchen and pantry, who knows what horrors she might unleash? Such monstrosities might even be lethal enough to kill a god.
いいもん。今日こそ私の料理が本当は美味しいんだってみんなに認めさせるんだから。
She clenches her fists with determination and starts walking faster. As she starts to leave us behind, I turn to Hotaru. Sorry, goddamn. Should I stop her with my kotodama? If I don't, you might die, you know.
誠さんもまだまだ甘いですね。
She twirls her parasol. The motion is elegant, graceful, and very mischievous.
心の料理は味はゲフンゲフンな感じですが。 口にすると、生きてるって実感が湧くんですよ。
Only because your fucking sense of taste is like through the roof. And not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. It's the type that will really make your eyes bulge out of your skull. When we reached home, we all ate lunch together. But Kokodo's cooking hopes were immediately dashed by Azuki-san. According to her...
人類にはまだ早いわ。
My god. Well put. Now then, Hotaru has gone upstairs to hang out with Kokoro in her room, and I'm here working my shift on the cafe floor. Time passes, and before I know it, it's 6 p.m. When people stopped coming in for afternoon tea, I made a quick shopping trip for dinner ingredients. So far, today has been a totally normal day. But that's about to change. Pretty soon, I need to find my chance to confess to Hotaru for the second time. I assume she's hanging out nearby instead of going home specifically to give me that opportunity. But she's acting pretty normal for someone who knows they're going to receive a confession of love pretty soon. I can tell that she was jealous when Kokoro was shaking me down for a gift, but I didn't sense anything more than that in her. I would have expected, I don't know, some sign that I was especially on her mind today. A glance, an involuntary gesture, a shy smile, a blush. Maybe she's just gotten used to the idea of me being in love with her. I hope that's all it is. It's not. It's not. I can already tell what I can already tell you what it probably is here. It's going to be a surprise. I mean, we were actually told that before we even approached Monday. Well, either way, it doesn't change what I have to do. I practice spinning a tray on the tip of my finger to kill time. After a while, I hear someone coming down the stairs.
兄さん、あ、お客さんちょうどいないね。
Need any more drinks or snacks up there?
そうじゃなくて、ホタルが帰るって。
Oh, I see. There are more footsteps on the stairs.
誠さん、お邪魔しました。
Sure. She seems to just be going home like normal. I'm a little confused. Wasn't she planning to stay here until my shift ended so I'd have a chance to confess again? Did I assume wrong? No, maybe she's just testing me. As a man, I should be more proactive and not rely on her help. Kokoro, can I ask you a favor?
何？
I'll walk Hotaru home, so could you take over the rest of my shift?
あら、まだ明るいんですから、そんなのいりませんよ。というか、見送りなんて今までしたことないのに、突然どうしたんです？
Her indifferent, even reluctant reaction surprises me even more. I was afraid of this. What if over the weekend she changed her mind and decided to pretend the whole thing never happened? Well,
いいじゃん、ホタル。せっかくなんだし。
Kokoro jumps in to help me out.
男の子に家まで送ってもらうとか、私も一度くらいされたいよ。
I mean, you kind of already were even today.
ココロンは、まあ、好きな男の人と一緒では、見送りではなく、同じ家に帰るだけにしかならないでしょうしね。そうそう。
Kokoro tilts her head to the side.
わかりました。何か誠さんにも意図があるようですし、お見送りしていただきます。
Great.
それにしても、誠さんより危ない人って、この町にいるんですかね？
Ah, come on now. No, that's exactly why I'd be useful on your way home. I take off my apron and hang it up smiling.
なるほど。それはそうですね。一番危ない人が守ってくれるなら安全です。兄さんのどこが危ないの？お母さんの次くらいに体弱そうなのに。
That is true.
羊の皮をかぶった狼、もしくは王子様の皮をかぶった熊ですよ。白熊は可愛い。テレビや動物園で見るなら可愛いでしょうけど、同じ檻の中にいたら大変です。
Oh, you'd be dead.
ま、兄さんはいってらっしゃい。ホタルはまたね。
Smiling, Kokoro pushes Hotaru towards the door. Staggering a bit, Hotaru smiles back in consternation.
誠さんに見送られて無事でいられれば、また明日。
I am worried. Any guesses as to what's gonna happen here? Hotaru sighs at the blast of heat we receive after leaving the cafe. It's still bright outside, and it hasn't cooled down for the evening yet, but the hottest part of the day is past. Everything seems so frenetic recently somehow.
ココロンとホタルのことなら、あんなのうちのクラスでは日常茶飯事ですよ。
I don't know how I should feel about that. Like, good or bad for them? Huh, maybe I should have picked year 1 when I enrolled.
それより、何かココロンの前では話せないことでもあるんですか？
She smiles at me amused. She doesn't seem to be taking this very seriously. Yeah.
ホタルも誠さんに聞きたいことがあったので、ちょうどよかったです。
Oh? What did you want me to what do you want to talk to me about? I gesture to indicate that she can go first.
先週、誠さんと一緒にいるときに子猫を見かけましたよね。
Oh no. Yeah, I found them first, but I think you looked at them harder than I did after.
あ、それ、もう一度見たいので、ちょっと案内してくれませんか？
What do you mean?
湖のそばの街中なのはわかるんですけど、具体的な場所をど忘れしてしまって。
I see. I say that, but actually I don't quite see. The place was right on the side of the road, hardly out of the way. How could she forget something like that in just a few days? Because she didn't forget. She didn't. I think my hound is out protecting nothing. I can hear him barking. Kokoro was telling me the other day that Hotaru gets really forgetful on Mondays. This must have been what she was talking about. Is there some kind of meaning behind it? Yes.
案内してくれないんですか？
While I'm lost in thought, Hotaru comes and looks up at me with a sad look in her eyes. She must really want to see those cats again. No, I will. It's not very far.
やった子猫にゃん。
She's already grinning in anticipation. She's exactly like how she was when she was holding the kittens the other day. I can tell she's the normal Hotaru that we talked about before. So, what is this oddness I sense from her? Am I overthinking things? No, you're actually not. Not this time. You're actually on the right track. We arrive in just a couple of minutes. It was around here, wasn't it?
ええ、そうですね。
She answers absent-mindedly, her eyes darting around the area.
確かにこれは特別な目印もない普通の場所でわかりづらい。
I hope they're still here today. They were strays, so I didn't really expect they'd stay in one place. But someone must have been feeding them because they really are in the same spot as before. No mercy today either, I take it. This time the mother cat starts hissing as soon as I even look at it. Hearing the hiss, Hotaru comes running. Well, back to this. Just a different pattern, if that, I guess, means anything. She carelessly picks up one of the kittens, just like she did last week.
こんにちは。にほー、子猫ちゃん。
She brings the kitten to her face and greets it happily. We're getting a lot of deja vu here.
あったかいね。小さいね。かわいいね。
Deja vu. Yeah, told you. Her exact words might be slightly different, but this is almost exactly like last week.
ふわふわのもっこもこのもっこもこもこだね。
She gently touches the kitten all over its body. It must enjoy the attention since it's rubbing its face against her fingers. The kitten's fluffy fur looks really soft to the touch. I'm so jealous. I can only stand there enviously as she has the time of her life playing with the kitten.
誠さん、近づけないんですよね。
Yeah, I can't. The mother cat doesn't like me.
ホタルだけが幸せいっぱいで、すいませんね。
Oh, don't worry. I'm having plenty of fun watching you freak out.
今は何をどう言われようとも、どうでもいいです。
She's responding to what I say, but I can see that 99% of her focus, is focused on the kittens. If it was Kokoro, it'd probably be more like 100%, and I'd be getting completely ignored. If you're gonna be here for a while, should I go find something to feed the cats with? Last week, she ended up playing with the cats for 3 whole hours after all.
いえ、野良猫に餌はあげません。
Her tone of voice doesn't change as she rejects my suggestion. I can't help but be surprised. You like cats, so why not feed them? They'll live longer that way, right?
いえ、ホタルは猫が好きだからあげないんです。
What? I raise my eyebrows at her apparently nonsensical statement. She continues in as gentle a voice as ever.
もちろん、ホタルだって餌をあげて長生きしてもらいたいし、餌をあげる人はいい人だと思います。でも、猫は自由だからあげないんです。
Free spirits.
この子たちが望んで野良猫になったのかはわかりませんが、ここに自分たちだけで生きているから、大好きで対等でありたいからこそ餌はあげないんです。同じようにこうやって子猫を抱きかかえるなら、噛まれたり爪で引っかかれても文句は言いません。
As if to demonstrate, she brings the kitten to her cheek. But it doesn't bite or scratch her. It just licks her cheek as she giggles ticklishly. I smile at the adorable scene. I know what you mean.
わかるんですか？
I don't know how to handle cats. I mean, but I understand that you have a reason not to feed them, and that you're sticking to it.
里を飛び出した誠さんですしね。
She smiles back at me. That's the first sharp observation I have heard from her in a little while. But her usual dignity hardly accompanies it, since her face is still melted into a puddle of smiles at the cuteness of the kittens.
それで、誠さんの方の話は何ですか？
She abruptly changes the topic. No, I guess she was just returning to the original topic. She must have remembered it after getting her fill of the kittens. Hotaru, do you want to go for a walk with me down by the lake tonight?
夜に？
Surprised, she puts the kitten down and stands up.
それはまた急なお誘いですね。
Is it? It shouldn't be to her. I think the lake should be quite beautiful tonight. The moon is close to full and there's barely been a cloud all day.
それはそうでしょうけど。はあ、そうか。テストが終わるまで誘うのを待っていてくれたんですね。
I guess? Is that why she wanted me to wait until Monday before confessing again? No. I really feel like I'm missing something, but if Hotaru thinks everything is normal, maybe it's just my misunderstanding?
ココロやマナちゃんや京子さんは？
No, tonight will be just the two of us.
はん。デートですね。
That's right.
直球ですね。わかりました。じゃあ、着替えてくるので、1時間後くらいに待ち合わせましょう。
She laughs gaily. Well, as long as she said yes, I guess that's good enough for me. I can come to pick you up at your house if you like.
大丈夫ですよ。今も、本当は見送りなんていらないんですし、
I guess you're right.
見送りもここまででいいですよ。
Okay, I'll go back home and change too. School has been out for hours. I should really get out of my uniform.
それじゃあ、また後で。
See you. Oh, man. I'm... Like, okay, you would think that me, being a fan of her character more than any other female character that we've come to really get to know, that I'd be happy here, that I'd be so excited, but I'm not. I'm anxious. I'm worried. And maybe a bunch of other things. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but I don't know how I really feel about where this is going. I don't know where it's specifically going, but there's a split in connectivity here of things making sense, and we're seeing many hints of it. I would have to be stupid not to really see that there's a lot of hints that this is not the same Hotaru that we have talked to recently, and that Hotaru is not the same as one that we've interacted with, and so on and so forth. How many fucking Hotarus have we talked to? That's what I want to know. It could just be two personalities that switch off every Monday or something, or over the weekend. We always get that hospital scene with it. So, I don't know. I just don't know. I can probably spat off a bunch of ridiculous predictions all day, but it won't get us anywhere. Thank you all for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you all next time. Oh boy.